Hi. I think I'm ready to take these off. All right, this is my first live in a very long time. Maybe even ever. I don't know. I've had this YouTube channel for like 10 years, I believe, and I have not been consistent in the past. That's all changed. Had some strange resistance to it in the past. But we've moved past that, and here we are. So I do know, since it has been a while, we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna wing it, and we're just gonna see how this goes. Hopefully there'll be some people tuning in, and we'll see. Just bringing this closer if possible. Actually do this. I've been watching any of my last few videos ever since New Year's, since I've been a lot more consistent. Been manifesting some big things, and when you manifest big things, a lot of energy shifts, a lot of energy moves. And not only does energy move, but the old comes up to be cleared and purged and released. And so with that comes activations, triggers, uncomfortable moments. Got my mic right here. I know it sounds much better when I'm right here. But yeah, we're going to play with this. It's been about 2 minutes. And yeah, calling in the audience, calling in the friends that are here to receive the frequency, the energy, the vibration, everything that I've got going on to share. And actually, you know what? Let's just start doing some practices. And if someone tunes in, great. Welcome. Happy to have you. And just calling in all those that are ready for now or a future now moment. So, hey, I think we'll start here with a little bit of gentle breath work. I'm going to find a nice, comfortable, meditative seat. So if you're watching here with me and you'd like to practice with me, hello, hi, welcome. I'm just beginning some practices here to help balance the nervous system, hi, and bring myself into a state of calm. So these practices are really good anytime you feel activated. Hi, Ellie. Welcome, welcome. These practices are really great anytime you feel activated or triggered or anxious, feeling overwhelmed, maybe fear coming in through the body. These practices help in the moment to bring you back into the body, out of the mind, into the heart, into the body, and back into the present moment. And from there, we can respond in a more coherent, a more balanced, a more regulated way. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelani, Erica Noelani, but I go by my Hawaiian name, which is Noelani. And welcome. My channel is all about empowering you to be the biggest and the best version of yourself, the version of you that spirit, God, source, universe had planned for you. Your higher self had planned for you when you came into this body, onto this earth school. So we are here to live the most empowered, most beautiful, most abundant, thriving, love-filled life, joy-filled life. And we're often conditioned in the opposite way. So there are so many rules to the universe that can help you let go of that programming and the conditioning and help step into your most divine self. So that's what I'm here to do. And I'm on this journey with you. I am learning and growing as I go as well. So we are all in this together. Welcome, welcome. Hola, buenos noches. Where are you all from? I would love to see in the chat where you are connecting with me from. Maybe if you're a meditator, if you like to meditate, if you like to practice yoga, if you're into law of attraction, law of assumption, deliberate and conscious manifesting, I'd love to hear from you. Waffle fries, 24. Do you know Lilo? Lilo? I know Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, but I don't know anyone named Lilo in real life. Duolingo. Hi, Duolingo. Hi. What a great app. I love learning languages. So, un poquito about me. I took Spanish for 7 years, Español, in la escuela. Excuse me if I'm not saying the correct verbiage, but yeah, I love learning new languages. I'd love to learn more. So, Duolingo. Yeah, thank you for existing. I have you on my phone and I'm interested in learning another language. I'm not sure which one. Maybe French, maybe Italian. Ciao. Maybe Latin. I don't know. You tell me, what do you think in the comments, in the chat? What language are you? What other languages would be fun for me to learn? I'd love to explore that. But yeah, so we're going to start off with some meditation, I think. A little bit of breath work, a little bit of gentle breathing to come into the body, starting with some box breathing. And I have my sound healing instruments, some of them. So I think I was thinking about playing some for you. So here we go. If you're joining me wherever you are, if you'd like to meditate with me and close your eyes, come back into this space. This grounding into the bodies. We are energetic beings made up of energy. And sound helps us to ground. Thank you. So allowing the sound of the singing bowl, allowing the flickering candle, the sound of the flickering candle to bring you into this present moment wherever you are. Closing your eyes, finding a nice comfortable seated position and taking a big inhale breath through the nose, into the heart, into the belly. Exhale to let it go. I'm setting an intention for this time together. I don't know how long I'll be on here tonight, but enough time for us to get a nice practice in together. So my intention right now, where our intention goes, our attention, and our intention goes, then our energy flows. So my attention is here with you, and my intention is to get more centered, more grounded, to create, to get into a creative space. And if we're stuck in survival mode, if we're stuck in fight or flight, in fear and anxiety and stress, then we're not creating, we're not thriving. And that's where we're meant to be. We're meant to be creating. Hi, Ian. Please feel free to say hello in the chat. Happy to call you out and say hi back. What are you ready to release and let go of in this moment? Maybe you're feeling a little bit of stress, overwhelm, fear. Call it out, bring it up to the surface, and let it go. There's no need to hold on to it. I'm ready to let it go. How about you? Aloha, Carlos. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here with me. If you like this video, if you like me, then subscribe. Come hang out with me. I'll be doing these lives more often, maybe once a day. If you'll all join me here once a day, then I'll be here with you. Or at least as much as I can. How about that? I can commit to that. What do you think? So again, tuning into the sound of the singing bowl, tuning into the sound of my voice, setting your intention, releasing all that no longer serves, and allowing yourself to receive the energies, the frequencies, the magic that we are creating here together, our intentions. Feeling your breath move through every cell of your body, every fiber, every tissue, every part of your being, inviting all parts of you to join us. Join me here in this space together. We are connected through these screens. What a beautiful gift it is. 1010. And the intention, of course, is to practice regulating our nervous system. So I'll make an extended video on this, maybe tonight after this. But I wanted to share some of my practices that I like to do on my own that help me. Specifically when I am practicing myself to prepare and to help keep me more centered and grounded. So when I go out into the world, into my everyday experiences, and I'm interacting with people in relationships, out in the environment, in the world, I can better regulate myself in those moments. Breath is one of the most powerful ways to regulate in the moment. So taking a nice big inhale breath, I'd love to start our practice together with a nice big Om. Om is the sound of the universe, the primordial sound of the universe, the sound of love. So taking a big inhale breath through the nose. I invite you to receive, exhale out of the mouth. I will take an Om here, maybe more, we'll see. Nice big inhale. Om. 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 And allow the frequency and the vibration of the Om to move through all parts of you, to move out any stagnant, any dense, heavy energy, and to allow yourself to receive higher frequencies of love, of peace, of abundance, of health, of joy. So allowing this practice to be practical in the ways that really help in the moments that we are feeling activated or triggered. The first thing that I like to do is take a moment, take a pause before I react, which can be easier said than done. This is why we practice. We practice to prepare us and to help us to be more present in those moments. So taking a breath, anytime you feel that rush of emotion and energy coming up, you may not even know what it is. Many of us don't even know how to put into words what we're feeling. We don't even know feeling words. There are apps that are amazing where you can look up the emotional wheel, the wheel of emotions online, to start to become aware with what's going on within yourself, what's going on within your body, and start to put to words to it. And then once you put words to it, then you can start to release it. And you can also release things without knowing what it is. That's possible too. So I don't want to take away from that power that we have as well. Taking a nice big breath anytime you feel triggered, anytime you feel activated, pausing, breathing, sending oxygen into your brain, sending oxygen into your cells, your organs, your tissues. And then even just that one initial breath of exhaling, releasing, and allowing your system to realize, okay, I'm feeling this within my body. Something's going on. Let me just release it. Let me become more present, more aware. Tapping is a really great practice. This is something you can do right away. You can start to tap right here underneath your collarbone. If you've ever heard of EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique, it originated through Chinese medicine. I love Chinese medicine, TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, which talks about the different meridians in our body and the acupressure points in our body, and how different points in our body can help reset our system, specifically our nervous system. And our nervous system is what gets activated and gets thrown into fight or flight, freeze or fawn, into survival mode when we are becoming triggered and activated by sometimes our external reality, our external experience, and other times our internal experience and what's coming up from within. So, coming back into the body, getting out of the mind or disassociating outside of the body and coming back, this is a really great, simple one you can start with. So, even if you're having a conversation and maybe somebody said something that has offended you or triggered something within you that has nothing to do with even the present conversation, you can low key start to just tap right here. And often you can't really tell. I mean, I'm exaggerating it a little bit, and you're watching on camera. If you can see this in the chat, let me know if this looks dramatic, but you can't really tell. I worked at an event earlier this year and I was tapping all day long and no one knew. Maybe one person was like, "Oh, I thought you were just scratching your face." But yeah, you can just do this, breathe, remind yourself that you're safe. Because when we do get triggered, when we do get activated, our system, again, goes into fight or flight. And because this is ancient from our ancestors, from when we were cavemen and women, when there was an actual big danger, whether it was a mountain lion or a bear or something to that effect, where our lives were actually in danger. That's the part of our reptilian brain in the back that is still with us. But now we live in a world, in a society where we can turn on the television or look on our phones in an app, and you can see the devastation that's happening across the world. And immediately your system can go into that same fight or flight, freeze or fawn survival space. And when we're in survival mode, we are not in thriving mode. So when we are in survival, all of our blood, all of our systems of our body go into flooding into this space of, okay, we are in danger, so we can't digest our food properly right now, and we can't focus on this or this or this because we need to get out of here. So whether it's something that's happening to us, like we're in a traumatic experience, whether it's like a car accident or something right here in front of us in our actual 3D experience right here and now, or if we're watching something on the news that's extremely traumatizing and horrific, our nervous system doesn't know the difference. It just knows that there's danger and therefore it has to respond accordingly. So we get to train our systems to do and be back into a regulated place. And that starts with communicating with ourselves and our bodies, communicating with ourselves and all parts of us that we are safe, that the danger is not real, and that we have the ability to calm ourselves right here and now, no matter what happens. Now, please understand, I know this is easier said than done. I have experienced traumas that I would not wish on anybody. And I'm sure many of you have. I think maybe all of us in some capacity. There are some people who have not experienced complex trauma or traumatic events or abuse or car accidents or anything like that. But if you have, just know that I'm here with you. I have experienced more than my fair share, and I do understand that it can be very challenging in the moment to find ourselves back in a regulated place. But for someone who has been there and who is moving through these things and still working on clearing and moving and regulating myself, it is possible and there is relief for you. And it does get easier. It does, I promise. So, starting with a little tapping here, I'm going to place this mic on my body and my person. So, I apologize in advance if the sound is not as good. But there are other practices that we can do that I might need both hands for. So another one is bringing your hands to your heart in the moment, just soothing into your heart chakra, into your heart space. Fun fact, the heart has a larger electromagnetic field than our own brain. The heart is extremely powerful, and it is a very potent place to come into when you feel activated. You can start with self-soothing. So these are self-soothing practices. This is the heart connection. So just placing your 2 hands on your heart. You can rub them. I'm going to be mindful here because I know the mic is right here. You can circle here in your heart. Another one that's really nice is you can bring your hands here like a butterfly and just pitter patter left and right. And again, we're stimulating the acupressure points in our body, the meridian points that help to reset our nervous system and help to bring us into a deeper state of calm. I'm going to play with this, Michael, this stand here. Maybe bring it, bring it down a little bit. How's that? That's better, yeah? I think that's better. I can see you better. Hope you can see me better too. Cool. Okay. Hey. So again, we've got this one right here. Just close your eyes and take a breath and know that you are so safe, whatever experience you're going through. You can excuse yourself if the situation allows for it. Like say you're at a business meeting and you're getting activated or triggered or overwhelmed, you can excuse yourself and you can go to the bathroom and you can do these practices. Or maybe you're having a challenging conversation with a loved one, with your partner, with your child, with your friend. And instead of projecting what's coming up for you internally, you say, hey, you know what? I really want to finish this conversation. I know it's important to you. It's important to me. And right now I need to tend to myself because there's a lot coming up within me and I would like to go take care of that. And I will be back with you. And then you just politely honor that boundary for yourself that you've set for yourself and go take care of yourself. Whether that's sitting here, holding your heart, breathing. Another one I really like is gentle arm squeezes here. Again, coming back into the body. The key here is to come back into the body and back into the present moment. Because often when we get triggered or activated or overwhelmed, we go somewhere else immediately as a trauma response from the past because that kept us safe in the past. Is we would go somewhere else. I don't need to be here. I'm not safe here. So let me go in my mind or let me go and watch myself as if I wasn't within my body, but I'm over here and I'm numb to the situation because it's safer. But for many of us who experience this trauma response knows that in the long run, it's not safer. And that goes with, substance abuse or using things outside of us to coping mechanisms to cope with the intensity of the emotions that we're feeling. So this is one of my favorites. I do this one a lot. For years, this has been my go-to. So this is really nice. Just gentle arm squeezes. Just like this. You can hug yourself. You can rock side to side. That's a good one too. And then slow, deep inhales through the nose. Slow, deep exhales, either through the mouth or through the nose. Pro tip, if you can extend your exhales longer than your inhales, that extra breath, those extra seconds in your exhale also allows your heart, your mind, your body, your nervous system to slow down, to regulate faster. So deep inhale, if you're inhaling for a count of 3, 4, 5, hold for a moment, pause at the top, find that space, and then exhale for 5, 6, 7, 8, count, breath. And then watch. I invite you to try this yourself and to just watch and observe how that works for you, what comes up for you. how you feel. Do you feel more relaxed? Do you feel more calm? Another one, yoga. I've been teaching yoga for over 10 years now. And when I first found yoga, I was extremely disassociated, not in my body. And that practice really began to bring me into my body in a mindful and conscious way. Yoga is Sanskrit for union. So it's uniting our mind, our body, our spirit, and everything in life, uniting, coming together. So the yoga poses, the physical asana poses, there are 8 limbs of yoga, and one of them is the asana postures, the poses. So when you take a yoga class, you're working with one limb, sometimes two. We're working with meditation. With my classes and my workshops, we're always working with multiple limbs of yoga. But we'll just talk about the asana, the physical yoga poses right now. And coming into the body, linking our breath and our movement, like a vinyasa class. That's where we move with our breath. We're inhaling to open our heart, open our arms, palms to touch, exhale, bringing our hands to our heart center, inhaling to expand, exhaling to soften, linking breath with movement, finding ujjayi breathing. That is one type of pranayama, which is Sanskrit for breathing practices. Breath work. Now breath work is so trendy and so popular now. It's been around for ages. I mean, the first and last thing we take in life is breath, right? So our breath is such a beautiful gift that we all are given. And when we don't have breath, we don't have life. So breath is life. So our breath is one of the most potent ways that you can regulate your nervous system and also regulate your body and come into the present moment. So ujjayi is Sanskrit for victory breath, victorious breathing. And that is inhaling and exhaling through the nose, constricting the back of the throat, imagining as if you were fogging up a glass mirror in front of you, or creating an H-A ha sound, but your mouth is closed. So I'll give you a little demonstration here. I'll take this away from me so you can hear it better. So inhaling through the nose. Notice my mouth is closed for both the inhales and the exhales. It's also a very warming up breath. So it's able to warm up our bodies from the inside out. So if we're cold, it's a great way to warm yourself up internally. So those are many practices that we've talked about today in these 30 minutes. Wild, crazy. It felt like 5 minutes being here with you. But to recap, some of the nervous system regulating practices that I love, that I live by, and that help me on a day-to-day basis that we've shared together here in this video. Again, sound healing, nervous system regulating. If you have a singing bowl, if you have a rain stick, I don't think I played this yet. I definitely didn't, but this can all be very soothing and calming to the system. You may not always have a singing bowl handy or a rain stick, but you do have your breath and you do have your body. So another one is the tapping. This is just one position of tapping, and I will get into tapping more and more later. But one position right here, just across the collarbone, just tapping and saying in your mind. You don't have to say it out loud. You can, but if you're around people or maybe you're having a conversation that's really uncomfortable, you can say in your mind, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. I am okay. I am protected. Everything is okay. And just breathe. Remembering that deep, slow inhales and exhales through the nose. You can exhale out of the mouth as a cleansing breath. Extend your exhale breath even longer to allow your body, your heart to slow down, your heart rate to slow down specifically. Even a sigh out of the mouth is really calming to the nervous system as well as the heart. It slows down the heart rate. Some other things that we shared in this video tonight, the butterfly. So bringing your hands right here on your chest, just patting the hands, again, stimulating those acupressure points. You can again tell yourself, I am safe, I'm loved, I'm supported, I am protected, I am enough, all is well. We'll get through this. This too shall pass. I love you, I love you, I love you. You can ho'oponopono it. I don't like to say I'm sorry, so I change it to I apologize. Ho'oponopono. I'm from Hawaii, my ancestors. It's a very common, very well-known phrase now. It's a practice of transmutation, of healing relationships, especially the one with ourselves. So Ho'oponopono has 4 parts. The first one is I apologize. Commonly said I'm sorry, but I've changed that. If you're into NLP, you'll know why. I apologize. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. So you can tell this to yourself, because really it's all a reflection of our relationship with ourselves first and foremost. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I apologize. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I apologize. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Also, the heart circles. This one is one of my absolute favorites. This has come to me, has come in clutch so many times in so many triggering conversations and challenging moments. Just circling in my heart, connecting into my heart chakra and my inner child who resides in my heart, who's always here with me. And yours is always with you too. And I invite you, if you haven't deepened your relationship with your inner child, to do so, because he or she or they or them loves you so much. And just again, I love you. Thank you. I apologize. I forgive you. Please forgive me. And then last but not least for the day, just a gentle arm squeezes. This is also one of my favorites. I've done this quite a lot in challenging conversations. Just immediately this intuitive desire to just hold myself and to let all parts of me know that we're safe no matter what's going on, no matter what emotions, what we're feeling is coming up within our body. Sometimes it can feel like that, right? It can feel scary. It can feel overwhelming, like we're not going to be able to get through it. I promise you, you will if you allow it to move through you. Emotions are energy in motion. They're not meant to be suppressed. They're not meant to be repressed. And they're not meant to get stuck inside of us. When they get stuck inside of us, that's when trouble happens. That's when dis-ease happens. That's when stress and debilitating, deeper things can happen. So please, please, please start to utilize these practices. Pick one. I invite you to pick one. And for the next 24, 48, 72 hours, 3 days, practice them. Pick one, practice it, and let me know. Subscribe to my channel, comment in this chat, comment on one of my videos. Let me know that you did this. This is a challenge. I'm going to make this a challenge. Let me know how it worked for you. I will be creating a video soon on these practices, nervous system regulating practices. I know that this live will be archived, I believe, until my subscriber count goes up. So if you can subscribe, get your friends to subscribe so we can get over 1,000 subscribers. And then you'll be able to tune back into all of these lives at a future now moment. So you won't miss anything. But in the meantime, I will be back. I will be creating another video on YouTube here for nervous system regulating, and I will share these in an expanded video more. So you have that to refer. But if you are tuning here with me live, I invite you to start this challenge over the next 1 to 3 days. Pick one of these practices that we talked about here today and try it on. See how it works for you. Practice them when you're feeling great. And then when you're feeling not so great, that's when you get to utilize it. Pull it out of your toolbox, pull it out of your handy dandy notebook. My millennials will know where that's from. If you're tuning in and you know where that came from, let me know. Subscribe, comment on one of my videos, and let me know where that came from, okay? It's been a pleasure to be here with you. 36 minutes in. It felt like 2 minutes. I barely got to play all my stuff. I love sound. It's so healing. Whether it's our voice or movement in our body, rhythm, or again, the sounds. So calming, so healing. Allow yourself to just receive it. I will be back in another live. Again, if you're new here, well, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the like, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. I hope that these practices have helped you. This is beloved Green Tara. She is a Buddhist goddess, and she helps us get through challenging moments. So these nervous system regulating practices are here to help you get through challenging moments as well. So for now, that's all I have for you. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, hello. Please comment down below. I'd love to say bye to you before I go. Hi, Ellie. Duolingo here. Whoa, Carlos Ian. Hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. Be ending this live here in a few minutes, but I would love to connect for these last few moments. Okay, great. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next live. Ta-ta for now. Much love and aloha, and keep breathing. Keep going. You got this. Let's see. Mm. Ooh. Okay, I'm just playing around with things now. Green screen. I don't know what that means. We'll figure it out later. I don't have a green screen, so. Can I turn this off? Oh, I can pick a background. Let's try. Just for funsies, because why not? Now I wish I would have taken a picture of like a really pretty. Okay, let's see this. This is. Okay, yeah, this is my backyard right now. Almost full moon. Green screen is okay, huh? Works okay. I'm glad we tried it. That's the moon right there. Hi. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in with me and letting me be silly. I think I'd like to take the green screen off. Now, what do you think? Yeah, there we go. I think I turned my sound off. Okay, well. Quick share, copy link. Okay, well, 40 minutes sounds good to me. I think we've done a great job here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. We'll close out with these heart chimes. This is for the heart chakra as well. So there's a lot of heart healing happening right now. I'm going to make a video after this. What should the topic be? You let me know. Ooh. We're going to go to straight 40. And then we'll end. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Mhm.